Don't demand perfection. Here's my problem with perfection. It moves with change. Change happens how often? Every day, so you'll never be perfect. Isn't this discouraging for some of you? How many of you currently are or ever have been a perfectionist? Get over it. I saw some perfectionists this morning. Interesting behavior. Yeah, suck it up. Marnie said so. Interesting behavior this morning during the exercise session. Because I watched the toothpick up here giving directions. What did she weigh, like 67 pounds or what? And I'm standing at the back, out in the hall, we're in the safe zone where you don't have to participate, watching her give you directions, and here's what happened. 80% of the people in the room had no idea what she was doing. I mean, which one was it? I don't know. Okay, and I was watching you. I don't know what she's doing. I'm not sure. Okay. So as the music started playing, they were just moving. I don't know what's going on. I'm just moving. 10% had it down. Did you watch the guy over here? I got tired watching him. And I look around the room, sure enough, 1 out of every 10. They're doing it, they're doing it. And then there was the 10% perfectionists who said to themselves, I didn't understand the instructions, so I'm not doing anything. You know what they did? They went for coffee, they went to the washroom, they walked out of the room, they left the room. These are not the quitters that Marnie talked about. These are the perfectionists. Because if they couldn't get it right, they were not participating at all, I'll tell you that. So they just checked out. I like the 80% just moving. We're moving. I don't know what we're doing. But you see, 10% had to be perfect. Those perfectionists in the room, if you are not perfect, who do you beat up on? Yourself. Because here it is at the end of the day when you made a mistake. Oh, look. Another mistake in this miserable existence I call life. My parents were right. I'm a loser. I'll never amount to anything. I think I'll be sick now. How many of you have ever made yourself sick? Ever done that? You all have. You know, thank you very much for coughing. You know, during the presentation, you notice there'll be about 10, 12 people in the room that either sniff or cough. That means the germs are in here right now. So with me, everybody take a deep breath. Come on, suck them in. There you go. How many of you are going to be sick tomorrow? You'll say, heck no, conference isn't over yet. I'll be sick on Thursday. And I can phone in and say, the conference just wore me out. I'm sick. See, I found that. I did that once on a Friday, and I said, how are you going to get sick tomorrow? And I had a woman in the class stood up and said, it's the weekend. I'll wait till Monday. So you can choose to be something other than perfect. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not telling you to go out and make mistakes. I think we should all be striving to get better, but perfect is just a goofy goal.
78% are followers. They watch and copy, 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 watch and copy. That means that more than 3 out of 4 of you are waiting for somebody, remember that somebody, to go first. I wish somebody would do something. If you're sitting next to somebody right now that you work with, you're probably looking at them thinking, are you going to do this stuff? If you do it, I'll do it, but I don't want to be first. People say people aren't sheep. Yes, they are. How many of you have ever looked at your boss in the morning to determine how the rest of the day was going to go? What's he look like today? I don't know. Can't see him yet. We better wait. Or, it's Wednesday. She's nuts on Wednesday. Let's just hide. Anybody here ever had bad experience as a customer? Asked to speak to the manager? Who comes out? A bigger version of the person that just beat up on you. I do not believe that frontline people invent behavior. I think they copy their boss. Because they don't care if they get in trouble with customers. Just don't get in trouble with the boss. Easiest way to avoid getting in trouble with the boss is to be just like the boss. If the boss is good, they'll be good. If the boss is nuts, they'll be nuts. People say people can think independently. That's ridiculous. I didn't say they can't think. They're thinking about how to avoid getting in trouble. That's what they're thinking about. But I mean, if you're walking around and you're supposed to be the leader, oh, it's really bad. We're all in trouble now. We're going to die. 2 weeks later, everybody in the building, oh, gee, they look just like you. Now, you parents know this is true. Because how many of you are parents hate it when your spouse points out the thing your child is doing that's not all that good, that's just like you? My wife looks at my son and turns to me and says, there you are, little you reincarnated. But he's bigger than me, but he does all the same things. How many of you have found your children matching you to a frightening degree? It's a little version of you running around. They walk like you. They talk like you. They write like you. They even look like you. Actually scarier when they don't. Who's that? Bill the milkman. Never mind. I mean, really? Okay, you know. They copy. 78% are followers. 5% lead. 5% lead, 78% follow. So how many are left? I don't have my calculator. How many are left? 17, thank you. What are the 17%ers doing? They have no idea where everybody else went.